right? So if you want, this is a comfortable way to sit. You don't have to. Sometimes it's not so comfortable for people, but your foot, it falls asleep. That's okay. What we don't want to do in meditation, there's a couple different postures. One posture, obviously, this is the most known, yes. Some people can meditate standing, some people lay down. It just depends. You want to be in a posture where you're not forcing your body to stay balanced. It should be effortless the way you're seated, because you want to try to focus on your breathing. You don't want to focus on trying to keep your body up, right? So at this time, and when you're ready, I want you to close your eyes, right? And you're going to find, once you close your eyes, I want you to start thinking about your body. We're going to start with our head. And that's okay. It's good. Good yawn. Get some extra breath out and make room for the new. So get your mind thinking about your head. Are your eyes scrunched up? Maybe your eyebrow is scrunched up. You want to relieve that tension. Maybe you are clenching your teeth or clenching your jaw, and you wish to release that tension. So make sure that is nice and relaxed. Think about your neck. You might give yourself a neck roll to let that set. When I do my neck rolls, I feel a lot of rust and creaking, but you want to try to get your neck relaxed. Now you're going to start to think about your body and your torso. Are you in the most relaxed position possible? You want to try to think about that and sort of ease in and settle in, sort of like grains of sand floating down in the water to the bottom of a glass. Once you are focused and you feel as if you are comfortable, the next thing that we want to try to focus on, and as noises come and go, let those go. Try not to chase those away, but just sort of let them, again, dissolve. Usually we're breathing every day at a shallow pace, right? And now I want you to focus on your breathing and focus on breathing a little bit deeper than you have before. And this is in order to get your oxygen circulated, get the bad air out, right? Maybe beware of anybody that has hot breath around you, yes? I'm going to try not to pay close attention to that, but a good warning to brush our teeth every day, yes? So the next 8 breaths or so, we're going to breathe a little bit more deeply than we have before, okay? And so fitting that we hear the wind in the trees in the background. The wind representing our air or our breath, and the trees, of course, representing our lungs. As we know, trees are so vital to cleansing the air, like filters of the air, as your lungs are oxygen. It's the most important thing is your breathing and clear breath in your lungs. Now, probably have 7 or 8 breaths going on. Now we're going to try to clear our minds completely. All of us have things going on in our mind. It could be background noise. It could be disagreements with our friends. It could be the issues of people casting false judgment on us, or what we care about what others think. None of those are important. Those are all superficial things that are external of us, and we let them impact us, and we need it. So at this time, I want you to think about, maybe you haven't been, but I want you to imagine that maybe you're on a little boat or raft. You're in the middle of a calm ocean, void of waves. There may be no moon in the sky, and it's absolute darkness, absolute blackness. It might help you if you're looking at the back of your eyelids, and I see that everybody is, which is great. You might see that blackness or darkness and focus on that. And again, as noise or things come and go, thoughts, don't chase them, just let them dissolve into the night. And yes, admittedly, increasingly difficult as the middle schoolers encroach in our territory. But maybe you can get 1 or 2 seconds of absolute darkness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring you back. When you're ready and on your own time, come back to me, open your eyes. The purpose was try to get a few seconds of darkness as best we could. But for some of us new learners, and because of the middle schoolers, the attack of the middle schoolers, it will be difficult for us to do if we're starting out for our first time. Did anyone here able to clear their mind completely and get? Oh, good. All right, this is good. Then we have some burgeoning experts with meditation. That's wonderful news. Does anybody feel a little bit more relaxed, I hope? This is actually the quietest I've heard this group ever. So I feel like we've been making some progress there. And it wasn't an effort to make you quiet by any means. We like to be loud and obnoxious. That's something I love to do. But the purpose is to sort of wipe our minds and make way for focus. If you look at anybody that's successful in their pursuit, it's their focus that allows them to be successful. They're not tripped up with people's opinions or judgments or this or that. None of that matters. And usually it's the people that have very opinionated or very judgmental that they have tremendous issues going on themselves, and the only reason they're casting said judgments is because they're insecure or they just don't know any better or can't help themselves, right? Unfortunately. You'll learn as you get older that these judgments, these concerns of people are overly concerned with what you're doing and your actions is of no consequence to you, right? It's a fallacy on their own part. Gang, next we are going to try something different, a different meditation. Are you ready? All right, just give me a moment.